This PYFL All-Star Game is brought to you by Pro Athletics, made in the USA, custom sublimated uniforms and apparel. On the web at proathletics.com. Postnet in Moorpark. Create, duplicate, deliver. On the web at postnet.com. Dana O Photography. On the web at danao.com. Westco International Consulting of Ventura. On the web at westcointl.com. Sports Academy in Thousand Oaks. On the web at sportsacademy.us. American Trophies and Awards of Simi Valley. On the web at americantrophy.securedwebpages.net. Lucky Fool's Pub on High Street in Moorpark. And by Hard Luck Kings Guitars and Apparel of Westlake Village. On the web at hardluckkings.com. And now, back to the action.
Set for the fourth quarter of action. Another glorious day. The pitch back to Yang, running to his left. Beautiful cut. Another substantial gain for Yang.
Big run by number 21, Yang. A big gain of 17.
Well, Yang's been good all afternoon, so not a shock that he would pick it up. But that East team down by 6 points.
Great field position.
You got a feeling that there is a sense of urgency here. Down to the 41-yard line. They fake to Yang. The quarterback not going to go very far. That's good defense. That was snuffed out. Presley tried to run it upfield, and he's ridden to the ground by Bernardi. Loss of 1. It's second down and 11. Another quick pitch. Run to the near side. Again, the defense. Oh, that's great defensive play. Trying to turn it upfield was gentle, and he had no chance.
Yeah, tells he just showed up out of nowhere and just swarmed him.
So it's third down and very long, and this is not what the East wanted to see, negative plays.
And they started to drive off with one great run, and now you're going backwards again.
That West defense hunkering down. And they put pressure on the quarterback. This one's up for grabs and incomplete. There was 3 defenders in the area. That was thrown into traffic. Lucky to get that one back.
Very lucky. But, you know, hey, to Presley's defense, it hit him in the hands. He had a chance.
He did. It's fourth down and 17.
I don't know about you, Rosie, but, I'd punt. I'd get the field position back.
You're too conservative. Fourth down play, another one fluttering downfield, and it's incomplete. Intended for Lopez, and the ball does go over on downs, and Ricky, you would have been right to punt the ball.
Well, and they're double coverage on Lopez. You know, they know that Lopez is the go-to guy, so they have 2 defenders on him. And it's a difficult pass to complete.
So now if you're the West Stars, you're up 12-6. There's 10.5 minutes to play. You're thinking run the football, milk the clock, and get one more score and win the game.
You get back in your winning formation. You get back in the 23 personnel where you got 2 tight ends, you got 3 backs, and you just pound them. And that's what we see right here. There's 3 backs, there's 2 tight ends. Hit them with the trap play.
And there it is, just running the ball up the middle. Solid running from Kurtz, Noah Kurtz.
You can run the dive play here with Kurtz and get the extra blocker because you got 2 fullbacks, essentially in the backfield.
Kurtz was spinning through that defense, and he picked up 6 yards. Second down and 4.
That personnel grouping has been great for them. It's allowing you to get 2 double teams inside on the 2 most important players, the 2 nose guards.
Number 16, Stevie Amar Jr. at quarterback for the West.
So the West with Amar at quarterback.
Unbalanced right, get him with the hard count.
Took too much time, though. I think it's delay a game. The team jumped offside on defense, but it's going to go against the offense because they never snapped the ball in time.
So to the crowd, it appeared that there was a jump offside, but
You want to be deliberate, but you need to snap it. You don't want those time clock violations.
And you got good momentum in your favor. You know, you're moving the ball, you're in the right formation, you're using clock, you're up by 6 points. You know, just make sure you're on point, everybody's on the same page, and get it right.
Well, they had second and a short 4. Now it's second and 9.
The unbalanced formation again.
Again, a long signal count. This time they come offside.
Get it back.
That's what they've been trying to do. But there's the danger of waiting too long.
Right. And using a hard count, you know, using a hard count is going to buy you time, and you're going to eat up some of the clock as well. Because they know if they can eat up the clock and get another score and get down under 3 minutes,
It'll be over.
it'll be over.
Amar dropped the ball. He's going to just pounce on it, covers it beautifully, but that cost him a down. He may have actually picked up a yard because he fumbled it forward. So it'll bring up a third down play.
Yeah. Now is not the time to be making, you know, mistakes like that where you're going to drop the ball. You know, you have to be exact. Get the snap, make the handoff, and live to play another down.
The good news, they still have 2 downs to pick up 4 yards to keep the drive moving. Trying to get him offside again. Amar, simple handoff to Kurtz. Kurtz is on his way for the first down inside the 35-yard line. And the right side of that offensive line blew him out of there.
You can see again, Rosie, they line up and they get in that 23 personnel. They mix it up sometime and go unbalanced right, okay, and allow those 2 fullbacks to get the double on the 2 noses inside. So they get pushed inside, and all it takes is 1 missed tackle, and you got a big play.
Clock certainly an ally of the Western Stars, who have a 12-6 lead. They know if they can punch it in, they'll pretty much have a handle on this one. First down at the 33.
Unbalanced right.
Again, every time long counts, and Kurtz pounding, still going forward for close to 3 yards.
and that is Kurtz again, the ball carrier.
Kurtz has been active on this drive.
He is stopped by
Rosie, remember the last time they had a drive like this? Once they got inside the red zone, now you start seeing the passes. Look for the substitution of the tight end coming in the game. The receiving tight end.
also with the Santa Clarita Warriors.
Troy Cooper was in on that stop.
So it'll be a 2nd and a long 7 or a short 8
Second down and 8.
for the West.
But they're picking up chunks of yardage. A lot of players in the box on defense. First back through. That was a play that's worked well for him in the past. That quick hitter, James Blanks, who's had some substantial gains today. That one didn't go very far.
Be interesting to see what they're going to do here.
Again, though, it's all 4-down territory, so they're looking at 3rd down and 5.
I think they're going to take a shot here, Rosie.
Do you really think they're going to go up top?
I think they're going to go up top.
Go, baby, go. Beast mode. Love
Fourth quarter action, 6.5 minutes left. West 12, East 6.
They'll pack them in and spread them out. Charles Mason up top.
Oh, they're going to stay on the ground. Conservative call. Hard running
Joshua Joyner.
as Joyner, who's had a big play in this game, had that long touchdown run, was hit it right at the point of the
Flag on the
tack.
play, face mask defense. They're going to give them a new life, Rosie.
It is a face mask. It is a first down. And the West suddenly in great shape. Good call.
It keeps the drive alive.
So they'll step up and take that ball down the field.
And so the penalty is a face mask.
Takes it down to the 25-yard line.
And that'll bring up third
It isn't a first down. It was not the violent face mask,
for the West.
but it does make it only 3rd and 2. That really makes it a lot easier. They get the down back.
Well, you get 2 downs to get 2 yards.
Yeah, well, they got the down back, which is critical, and they got the yardage
Yeah. Well, and they have 4th down.
on that penalty. 3rd down play. Amar hands it off late to Blanks, and he lost the ball, I believe. Big pile up. I think he got it back and got the first down.
Rosie, that was a great job by the defensive line. They got great push up in the middle, and so Amar couldn't get out. He had to reach back and hand the ball off.
Yeah, Blanks, I think, lost it, but he got it back. So it's 4th down and 1. Clock running down to 5:10 left. West 12, East 6. Second of 4 games today at this beautiful venue, Moorpark High School, home of the Musketeers.
Great job inside by Curtis and Marcos.
Here's a huge play. Handoff, Blanks. This time he's got it. James Blanks still going. What a run by Blanks.
And that is James Blanks, number 20.
New quarterback in the game.
Pulling his way down.
What an effort by Blanks.
And it'll be a first down for the West.
They're putting Charles back in at tight end. Amar's going in at quarterback. Coach, here's your pass.
Even with all that success on the ground, you're expecting him to throw the football.
For the East.
Well, we shall see. Amar is back in.
You know those offensive guys, they're stubborn.
I think they're going to feature Joyner. Try to get him back in the end zone. There's a timeout taken by the East. They know they have to get tough here.
The East now call a timeout. See if
They had 2, so that'll bring their total down to 1 timeout remaining. So Blanks and Joyner are in there, along with Dillon, in tight. And here it is, the pitch to Joyner, running near side. And he cuts it inside the 10-yard line, stays in bounds to keep the clock going. 4:15 left. And again, the East can only stop it one more time.
It's a great game plan here by the West. Ball control, ground game, stay with the ground game, stay with the ground game. Now things may change a little bit here because you're here, this is 4th down, right, Rosie?
2nd down.
2nd down, okay.
Old Monday back in, number 2. And certainly the West is in no hurry. They want to get the touchdown and put the game out of reach, but they also want to milk that clock. Old Monty's been very good. Blanks is still in there as well in that backfield. And it is a play fake. Caught
At the 1.
at the 1-yard line. So they did go up top. We've been waiting for that. Newsom caught it. Zavon Newsom. That's a dangerous play call, but it worked for him.
And what's the play they come back with after that? Sneak.
Were you in the pregame meeting to go over the play calls? You got these down, Ricky. Ricky Hunley has mapped them out for you. Inches to go for a touchdown. Will it be Blanks? Will it be Omande? Or will it be the sneak? Amar, the quarterback. See if he calls his own number. Omande.
Monday. Touchdown.
Touchdown. So with 2:51 left,
Number 2 scoring a touchdown.
Omande scores, and it's 18-6 to the West. Go West, young man.
The West go up to 18 on the scoreboard.
Well, the West is going to win this football game, apparently, barring anything unforeseen. And that was a wonderful drive to put it out of reach.
They had to use the entire quarter almost. It's almost a 10, 12-minute drive. 10-minute drive at least. They kept the ball on the ground, kept it moving. They got in the 23 personnel and just pounded the right side, which is amazing, amazing throughout.
But again, the variety of running backs, fresh running backs, the blockers up front. And a reminder, Sophia Martinez, we're going to have an MVP, and Sophia is going to talk with that most valuable player after the game. Again, it's dropped. Kurtz has it. He's dancing, and he's still in.
That was all Kurtz.
Yeah, it looked like almost one of those, Statue of Liberties, or one of the times when they put it on the ground and a lineman will pick it up. Well, it was fumbled on the ground. Kurtz conveniently picked it up and ran in, and it's 20-6 for the West. We'll step out. It's looking great for the West in our Midget Division PYFL All-Star game. The kickoff coming up for the Western Stars, who were very exuberant when they went to the sideline. Short kick, that's a live football, and it's recovered by the East at the 45-yard line. That was nearly a perfect onside kick. I don't know if it was meant to be, but it worked out that way.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have given them that kind of field position, I mean, because you got players like Presley and Lopez who have been very effective for their offense.
So the West scoring the last 20 points in this game with the lead. And let's see if the East can quickly take it down the field. They're going to stay on the ground to Yang. And Yang turns it up for a nice gain. Late getting over there on that far side, so Yang was able to turn it upfield.
And get out of bounds and stop the clock. But this one's pretty much over, Rosie.
Nice run. Pickup of about 7 yards. It'll be second down and 3. And you're right, Yang got out of bounds to kill the clock, which is invaluable right now to the East.
Got to put the ball in the air now.
Well,
I think that was intended to be a
and that's
pass.
not going to work. I think that was designed to be a pass, but it didn't work out that way. Players are down. Fumble, East got it back. It'll be third down and 9. Player is down. We'll step out. The West leading by 14. Minute 58 and the clock is running. It's 20-6 for the Western Stars on defense. Presley to wind up and throw the ball.
Lopez
goes up and gets it. Nice grab. Down to the 25-yard line.
That 1-2 combo with Presley and Lopez has been effective. You can expect to see it happen again, but I think that the West will respond by doubling Lopez.
As soon as they set the chain gang, the clock will resume. Again, the West has all 3 of their timeouts. They're not going to utilize those. The East has but 1. So again, the clock an ally of the Western Stars. Another deep throw, open receiver, and this one's caught inside the 5-yard line. Where has this passing game been all game long?
Well, Presley has shown good touch all day long, and you would think that they would have, stayed more with the passing game. But it's been effective here these last few plays.
Yonkin with a great catch. Now they'll go to the run game, try to get to the corner and score, but that's not going to fool this defense. Yang couldn't turn it upfield, and he stayed in bounds. See if they utilize that final timeout, and I think they will right here with a minute 15 left. 75 seconds left. He's trying to punch it in. Presley hiding the football, wants to run with it. Now a late throw, and it's incomplete.
Presley should have just pulled it down and just ran it in. He's got good size, decent speed, And
he's a little upset with himself. And again, the coaching staff will come to these players and say, Joe, don't beat yourself up. The play's gone. Realize that you should have run.
Yeah, take what they give you. Take what they give you.
But, I mean, in terms of beating yourself up, that doesn't do any good. But you love the competitive edge that Presley's playing with. Now, keep in mind, they have no more timeouts. So Presley's got to run that offense, trying to get it in the end zone and make it interesting. Fires to the far side to Lopez, and he scores.
That's that combination again, Presley and Lopez.
And suddenly it's 20-12 with 1:02 to go. You got to like that touchdown drive. That's as nice as the East has performed all day long offensively.
And I really like the compliment of Presley playing quarterback, Lopez playing quarterback, Presley to Lopez. Lopez, making some great runs, Presley making some great plays on defense. I think those two guys, man, they were the MVPs of their team today.
Oh, there's no question about it. They've been outstanding. Go for the 2 here to try to get it to 20-14. Into the flat to Yang, who's running to the pylon.
He's there.
And he's there. 2 points, 20-14.
Rosie, we got a 6-point ball game.
You never know.
Yep.
The all-important onside kick. They need to recover it because they don't have any more timeouts. So if they don't recover it, the West can just sit on the ball. Oh, the all-important onside kick. Where will the ball go? And who will kick it? Takes a convenient hop, and it'll be taken at the 40-yard line. That bounced up, and that made it very easy for the West to recover the football. That was a nice, convenient hop for Aaron Cesario. 1 minute left, and this one will be history. 20-14 for the West. Normally, it's kneel down time. We'll see if that's what the West elects to do. Maria is the quarterback for the time being, and the clock is running. So one kneel down should really do it. And they are going to hand it off and run the football into the middle of the line, out to the 43-yard line. Cesario ran it. We're down to 30 seconds left.
Coach, that's a very opportunistic defense. I would not run the ball. I would take a knee.
The East has taken a timeout, and there is none. So let's see if they just run off the clock. And they're going to run the clock. And it is running 28-27 with the clock winding down. They don't have to snap it. This one's over. Good ploy, though, to try to get another timeout. Your final score is going to be the West 20 and the East 14. And while we have the time, let's go down to the field to Sophie Martinez with today's most valuable player.
I'm live with MVP, Matteo Bernardi from West All-Stars. How do you feel about the way you played today, Matteo?
I played good, and we played good, and we swarmed the ball.
And how do you feel about the way, or about being chosen as the MVP for today's game?
I feel pretty good, and I thank all the coaches that taught me and stuff like that, and all of my parents. I don't know.
Nice. And what are your plans for the off season?
Play other sports and train a little bit more.
Awesome. Well, we have a gift for you. Here's a Super Bowl hat, and we just wanted to say congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Back to you, Randy.
Ricky, your final thoughts on this game?
It was a very, very exciting football game. Again, another defensive battle, but the West really played well. You know, they had the big return. It was gave them a plus 40-yard starting position. The draw plays that worked well for them. The tight ends, blocking down and then coming out and receiving the pass for a touchdown. The inside run game to control the clock was big, with Amande. And, even with all the fumble snaps, it didn't hurt them.
Thank you, Ricky, for a great job. Ricky Hunley. For Ricky and our entire crew, my name is Randy Rosenblum. The final score in our midget game is the West 20 and the East 14 to Long from Moorpark High School for now.